Welcome back to the channel, y'all. As you can see from the title of the video, you know what this is. Let's check it out. That shit fire. We picked this up in Reno the same day we picked up those drawer systems. So if you watch my previous video, you'll see that. But yeah, here is the ARB Elements 63 quart fridge refrigerator. Alright, obviously this is a second-hand fridge, but I did make sure that it worked before, you know, I bought it. I mean, it makes sense. That's like common sense. But I also bought some ARB Element fridge tie-downs. I already got like the eyelids in on front and back, and we're gonna be tying it down on the tie-down points on my slider. But yeah, if you guys haven't watched this video, this is a nice video that I did my previous video. But yeah, these are the Dobinson drawer systems for the GX470, and it comes with a slider. But yeah, it looks so cool. I did flip
what did he say?
Not flip, what the heck, flip. I did flip these tie down rings because on this side you see how it like phases in, this one phases out, so like the straps can, you know, it'll loop in there a little bit easier. Wiring it's gonna be super simple for me because I already have a 12-volt source in the back for the fridge. It's gonna be perfect. But I don't have everything right now. I'm actually still waiting for UPS to deliver a certain package, because in that package I'll need that to be installing the wiring for the fridge, because those are tracks that I made like a little bracket over here. It's like a little bracket, my little OSHA freaking bandsaw. I need to bend this again, but I need to wait for those tracks to get here. So, you know, it'll slide with the slider and it's not gonna get caught or pinch in the drawer when it's closed. In the meantime, while we wait, I want to show you guys, I started filling up these drawers with essential stuff, you know, essential rice. Yeah. I got my my little stove over here by Coleman. Got some cool goodies in here ready, because, you know, camping season about to start again. On this side, I do have a step stool that I bought from Amazon. Well, this is actually the wiring for the fridge too, but I got a step stool from Amazon because once I install this fridge, I know my short Filipino ass ain't gonna reach on top. So I got a step stool with 3 different settings. Here, we could like deploy it real quick. Alright, this step stool is pretty cool, very easy to deploy. You just open it up. It'll lock in these little clips right here, whatever you want to call them. It'll lock, and boom, you get your step stool. You got 3 different settings, of course. But I'm pretty sure this setting is already good enough. Yeah. Ooh. Let me stand on that shit real quick. Look at that shit, boy. But yeah, you guys can find this in Amazon. It's fairly cheap. It's like 30 bucks ish, I think. Between 30 and like 40. I think it's worth it. It also has non-skid or non-slip, whatever you want to call it, so you don't slip. Easy stowage handle. Yeah, still waiting on UPS. While we wait, I'm showing you guys my 12-volt rear power source. It shows me my voltage. This USB-C and a regular USB, cigarette lighter, and the fridge. Back here, it's super simple to wire this up. You just need to wire straight from the battery, and kabam! You got my 10 gauge wiring, or 8. I think it is 8. And yeah, it goes to this blue C fuse block. Bam! And yeah, it just provides power to all the sockets and that socket over there. You guys can actually get the measurements of this fridge on a website, but just to save you some time, I can just measure it for you guys real quick. Yo, 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 yo. So it's about 32 inches. Yeah. 32 by under 19. And the height is what, 17 and a half, just under 17 and a half inches. Not bad, a little compact, but it does have a lot of space though. Check this out. Oh, bam. Oh, I actually like these struts right here that's made in Australia, because any position you want to hold the fridge door on, it holds it there, which is pretty neat, you know, especially on like super windy days. Look at that. Okay, here's the measurements for the inside of the fridge. It's about what, 12 and a half feet, what the heck, 12 and a half inches from this to here. So line me up. It's about 18 inches. This little ledge right here is 6 inches by that 5 by 5 inch. Pretty cool. Yeah, this thing actually, you know, you could actually pull this out better with 2 hands though, for easy loading. There's a plug down there. Yeah, let's turn this on. Here's one of the wirings that the fridge came with. Wire this up right here. Ka-chow, ka-chow. Ooh, there's also a Bluetooth, so you connect your phone and control the fridge from your phone. But plug this up real quick. Kablam. Oh shit, god damn. But yeah, here we go. Think you hold this down. Ooh. Ew. Yamate kudasai. Bam. Ooh. Ooh. Sheesh. Goes all the way to 0. No, we just need like maybe, let's go 20. Yeah, I mean, if you let it go, it'll set it. It's at 45 right now. It's better if you close it, of course. Alright, cool thing about this fridge, since technically people use this on their marine boat stuff, you know, they use it on better their trucks. This is actually weatherproof. So yeah, they added a locking hole right here, and they actually added an internal lock as well. So right now, she's unlocked. We could lock her though. You heard that? Now it's closed. So the pin shot through. See, we can't even open it. We can unlock it by clicking this, enter the code. Oh, you know my code, OPSEC. But yeah, now she should be open. Ooh, super nice. Super wow. We're at 21 degrees Fahrenheit right now, just waiting for it to hit 20 degrees so the compressor will cut off, and let's check if the temperature reading is good to go. Oh, it's about to hit 20. It's about to hit 20, boys. Yeah. Gonna open it up in a sec. Let's go get our temperature reading. Zoom. We got in there 18. Okay, fairly accurate, you know, not bad. Oops, a little high up there. But to keep the temperatures down for cooler for longer, it's cool to add some beers or some drinks in there, just so the compressor doesn't have to work too hard. I got some crazy puffs too, dude. Look at this. Oh, okay. What's the degrees? 130. Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, as you guys can see, it's good to pre-chill the fridge first before you go, you know, on a camping trip. Just pre-chill it so the rest of the day while you're just driving to your destination, the compressor doesn't need to cut on as much. That's why it took so long to get to this temperature, because I actually had it in low the whole time. So right here, it was at low. So you get your medium and your high settings, and of course that's gonna use the most wattage, of course, and drain your battery faster. But usually if you get it up to temp like this and you put a lot of stuff in there, keeping it on low is the most efficient way to go about it, so the compressor doesn't kick on as much. The thing about this fridge, does come with a light. Oh yeah. Bruh. Alright guys, it's the next day. It ended up not arriving last night. It arrived this morning for some reason. But this is what we were waiting on. This is the tracks that we're gonna need for the wiring for the fridge. It's inexpensive. I think it's like 10 bucks on Amazon. Super cheap. I also got this from Amazon, is the Anderson plugs that I'm gonna be using because I'll be splicing the actual wiring for the fridge. We're gonna cut this up and we're gonna mount this. We're gonna take some measurements, make sure the tracks is perfect when we mount it. I mean, should be fairly easy. And I shortened the number of links that's gonna be in the tracks because I don't need all that excess. So when you guys do decide to do this little project for yourselves, I'm gonna use that bolt hole back here to hold it in place. And of course, you would need the slide all the way out. Then you just decide where you want to put the L bracket, which is gonna be in this area. It's gonna be perfect because I'll be using this bolt hole right here. Next, you can grab your bracket, put it next to the tracks, and measure out where you need to bend it. I'll go a little bit higher than this, so it's gonna be about just under 2.5 inches. And yeah, we'll get it on the vise and bend it. After some OSHA violations, I got my little bracket now. It's a little hot because I grinded it, but yeah, it'll sit like that. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna hold it in place. Yeah. Now I gotta drill holes for the Anderson plug because there's bolt holes right here. It'll mount it, and at the same time I'll be mounting the bottom side of the actual tracks itself. Alright, I already drilled out the actual holes so I could fit this 632, but it's still not big enough. So now we're stepping up to a 9/64 drill bit. Now rim it out a little bit more. Rim it out, baby. Get it. Yeah, safety squints. That's my safety glasses. Now should be able to fit this 632 screw. Go by. Let's get it. I got the bracket mounted up to the plug itself. That's how it looks there. Now you can see, let's say simulate, this is the slider when fully open. Then when you gotta close it, boom, boom. Looks pretty cool. I love it. Now that the plug is all set up right there, now I gotta route my 8-gauge wiring through the actual tracks itself and leave some excess so it could bend and go in like that. Heck yeah. Alright, the actual pins are in the plug itself. Now we just gotta do is we gotta splice the actual fridge wiring up, and yeah, let's get to installing this. Alright, on a button head, I'm gonna shim out here just so it spaces out like this. Come on. And now that she's tightened, let's test her out. Perfecto! Yee! Looking good. Let's pull her back out. Alright, I just wired up the actual OE wiring for the fridge on the Anderson plug. It's good to go. All I gotta do is put the fridge up here and plug that into that. Alright, prepared the tie down straps, so it's gonna be easy install for the fridge. Now I just gotta go carry that fridge over there. It's obviously a 2-man lift, but 1-man army gang! She's up there. Got the tie down straps tightened up. There's X back here. Looped it in here. Let me perfect. Let's go test it out. Look at the tracks. Bam. Sheesh. Looking good. Still gotta do this obviously, but yeah, that's the gist of it. I actually do have magical powers. Watch me this. Watch this. Oh, yo. Sheesh. Just like that, my boy. Just like that. She got a plug now. She's ready to go in that one. She's plugged in. Let's go test her out. Make sure she turns on. Yeah. Yes, sir. Oh shit. Settings. Oh, bam, negative. How low does it go for real? Oh, -8. Okay, for sure. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I can't really give a review on the fridge itself yet because, you know, I haven't tested it out there, you know, in the sun and like all that beaming hotness in that fridge. But yeah, I mean, that's it. If you guys like what you just saw me do, especially this little DIY over here, I mean, consider liking and subscribing. I mean, it's about to be camping season, so, and summer, so I'm gonna need this. This is very essential for this build. But yeah, boom! I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace!